Alright, thanks for tuning in, and who wants to see me destroy my Korg Electribe ESX beautiful sampling machine? Now, the reason that I'm modding this and bypassing the valves is because I don't like the hiss. It's just too much for me. I had an EMX as well, and I found that was worse than this unit. I don't know if they vary from unit to unit, but this one isn't as bad as the EMX I had, which was, in my opinion, unusable because it was just so flat and so much hiss on it. But this one seems a little bit better, but still very full of hiss. I heard somebody call it a wall of snakes. I think that's pretty funny. So what I'm going to do is, since there's no other video about how to do this, I'm going to follow MIDI errors instructions and document how I do it on video here right now with you. So, first things first. Now I have to say that I'm not very good at soldering. I'm not the worst, but I'm not a professional by any means. But I'm not going to let that intimidate me, because I like this machine so much that I'm willing to risk whatever risks are involved in this, because it's so intuitive. It's the best sampler I've had, actually. I've had an MPC 2000. I've had the Korg ES1, and I've used Sony Acid, played around with Fruit Loops. I know those are software based, but actually, let me back up to my first sampler. The first sampler I had was an Akai S612, which I think was a 1 second sampler, and that thing was actually pretty cool. It's very limited, but the interface on the front was really nice. Had sliders for the start end points on the sample, and with that you could do some cool stuff. That and a nice filter was on it too. If this does indeed work, I will be potentially buying the EMX and doing the same thing to it. Wow. I really like the build quality on these things. They're fantastic. Ouch. Alright. Not sure what I'll do about the stubborn ones. Maybe use a debit card and pry it out. Wow. Let's use something that won't compromise my identity. Good old CAA card. For all you Americans, that's same as a AAA card. Stubborn little buggers. I'm going to give it a clean after I do this mod. Look at that, what a nice plate that is. Wow, Korg really hit the mark on this unit. It's very well done. It's beautiful. I have had the latest Korg synth groove box. It wasn't the sampler version, it was the other one. The version of basically the updated version of the EMX, and it was cool. I didn't really like the interface all that much, not as much as I like these. The sound was phenomenal. It was clean, it was bright, it was punchy, it was all there. Just a few minor gripes about it that I really didn't care for. The next thing is remove these black screws. You know what? I'm going to get my phone and make sure it's the black screws and not the silver. I'm going to go ahead and remove the silver screws, not the black ones, but the silver ones. Let me give you a little close-up here. See these? So not the black, just the silver. Hi-yo silver, here we go. Never had one of these open before, so if you're laughing at me, I get it, I understand. There we go. There we go. Nice chassis on it. Let's have a look inside. What is this thing all about? Okay. So first off, I need to unplug some of these ribbons. So again, I'm going to need my phone because I want it for reference and I don't want to do anything that I'm not supposed to. So give me one sec. Alright, so after looking at my phone, I see that basically all these ribbons come apart or become disconnected. So easier said than done. Feels pretty snug. Let me zoom in so you can see what I'm doing. Oops, wrong way. Yeah, you can see that, right? Oops. Okay, so the secret for me so far, I haven't gotten one out, but I started to, is to just not be so afraid to break it, but also not pry the crap out of it and bust it while I'm doing it. So there we go. Just a little bit on each side. Oops. Can't see that, can you? I'm sorry. Now I'm working on this ribbon. So I did a little bit on each side. And there might be a release on here somewhere to press, but I don't think so. I think it's just friction fit. There we go. Seems incredibly hard to me, but maybe it's because they've been in there 15 plus years or however long they've been in there. Okay then, you want to play hardball ESX? Then I got the channel locks. I'm going to be gentle with them. Got some pliers as well. A few different sizes. We'll see if that helps at all. I think it should. I think it's mostly about applying even pressure. Again, a little tricky one-handed, but c'est la vie. Oh, well that wasn't good. Just broke a ribbon. So I had to stop filming for a while there and just get a lot of this done. I took pictures, as you saw, that I've edited in. And I did, which I'll show you the finished work. I did some soldering in there. I scratched out a connection on the PCB with this. So here it is. I didn't take a recording of before because it would basically be pointless. It wouldn't translate through the camera. I know for myself that I heard a hum or a hiss that was started in a high end and went all the way into the sub frequencies. It was actually coming out of my sub. I could hear it like a hum. Now it's gone. Both of these are gains now, so you can use them in conjunction. It's totally bypassed the tubes. The tube light still lights up, which is cool, so it still looks neat. I like the look of this machine. And I'm very, 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 very happy with it. It is now my one box solution that I've been looking for probably for 20 years or more in my music production. Not that I really took off with music production or made anything big of it, but I have always been interested in gear like outboard gear, synths, drum machines, groove boxes, samplers, stuff like that. So this one is the best one I've used by far out of many that I've tried before. I'm very, very happy with this, especially now with the mod. Thanks for watching. I hope that helps. I'm sorry I couldn't document every part of it. It was just too painstaking, and it would have ended up taking me 6 hours to film it. But thank you. I hope this helps you fix yours. Not fix, but modify it if you want to take the tubes out of the equation. And let's have a listen. What a machine. Fun. Thanks for watching.